Hey, here's a cool one I wanted to show you. I got from Ken, the beer collector. Went and got to see his collection and get a couple things off of him. Super cool. Thanks, Ken. And what we got going on over here? Mess there, mess over here. But also got a mail call from God and Gears. Matt and Stacy Steen sent me a terrible towel. They found out I was a Steelers fan when I was a kid, even though I was in Bear Country, Chicago Bears. But thanks for the terrible towel, super cool. And also for an answer on the What Is It Wednesday, why is PBR, why is blended so splendid? Well, 33 fine brews make one great beer. So that's your answer for What Is It Wednesday? Anyway, thanks Matt and Stacy Steen out in PA for the terrible towel. You guys have a good one. Kev here in the Can Cave. How you guys doing? I hope everybody's having a good 2026 so far. I've kind of been a little bit off grid lately, but first of all, apologies to Brian at Poverty Hill Adventures. I told him he'd be in my next shout out, and I didn't lie, but what I didn't tell him, it'd probably be about 5 or 6 months. But sticker swap's been really slow lately, and I was kind of waiting for more at first. Then I got lazy, which isn't hard for me to do. And then anyway, Brian, appreciate you waiting around. And Brian's from Poverty Hill Adventures, and he's also buddies with Gobbler's Roost Adventures, and they're from the same area out there in Western New York. And both of them hunt, fish, black powder rifle. Both of them are artists in their own way. I don't know if Kevin from Gobbler's Roost Adventure, I don't think he paints, but he does everything else. And Brian actually paints also. But camping, fishing, archery, cooking, they both do it, and they both do a great job, and they're both great channels. And you know as well as I do that sometimes we can't get over and watch everything from every channel, but these two guys are true outdoorsmen, and I highly recommend their channels. And I also appreciate people that actually go over there and sub them, or and I'm not asking like for sub, but check out their video, watch it a little bit, then sub. Otherwise, YouTube likes taking them away. I noticed that. But anyway, two really good channels. And another channel that I just recently subscribed to, but he made a big impression, was When Work is Play. And the guy's named Ben, and he's in Canada. And Kubota tractors, anything to do with tractors, anything to do with making life easier. And what attracted me to this channel is he had a video on how to just make changing a tire easier by making like a little fulcrum type deal to lift the tire. I just thought, man, why didn't I ever think of that? I've been breaking my back for 50 years changing tires. But anyway, he thinks outside the box. That's the kind of guy I like. I like somebody that just they just kind of take a problem and they figure it out. And another channel that I'd like to mention is Pine Ridge Ranch and Hay and Cattle. Pine Ridge Ranch, Hay and Cattle. Yeah. Johnny, 1980 Kenworth cab over K100. He made into a hay hauler. And man, I'll tell you what, I'm going to call him nutty because he is, and he does a little ghost riding when he, which to me is crazy. But I remember doing that with the locomotive, on the railroad, just kind of let it do its thing and you can go out and do your thing. But ghost riding the K100, and that's a super cool, just 1980 and cab over, just so old school, but he made a hay hauler out of it. But anyway, I'm going to leave a link for them channels. Check them out. Hope everybody's having a great time. Things are going, a lot better here in the cave. And anyway, you guys take care. We'll see you. And please go over and tell them Kev sent you. Thank you. Bye-bye.